even how they were acting on the last call and the fact that I 100% knew I was in the right in this scenario, I came to the conclusion, I was like, how can I prove this unequivocally to Sky and get them to act and get me my data as requested? So this call, the first one is to the ICO, the remaining calls are to Sky. The ICO unequivocally confirm everything that I stated in the last video. If you submit an SAR request, the business that you've submitted it to has the 30-day deadline to get it to you. No excuses. There's only a couple of legal workarounds, and that's if they genuinely don't trust that it's the right person asking for the right data. And under those circumstances, you for sure want a business to be protecting your data. But under these circumstances, they had 30 to 60 emails from that email account, if not more. I've authenticated myself from that same email account multiple times. I put a call in to make the request for the data as well as sending the email. There was just no excuse and nowhere left to hide by this point. Just to let you know, I'm recording the call, but it's nothing against you personally, it's nothing against the ICO. I'm capturing data to prove a point with Sky. I've been having continuous issues with my Sky service since it started, with late payments and this, that and the other, and I don't believe that they're acting ethically, lawfully or any of it, to be honest. I put in a GDPR SAR request specifically demanding everything that is my data, and I did it correctly, and I made sure it was all done with legalese, underlined, written, all the data was provided. I've authenticated myself with them from the same email address at least 50 times in the last year, as well as providing all of the information on that. Now, my understanding is when you send a GDPR request and you give them 30 days to comply, they have to do just that, and they have to do just that and comply. What Sky have done is sent me a nonsense huge application form as part of the process, but I don't think that I'm lawfully required to fill this in, and I do think they're lawfully required to give me the data. Can you clarify?
Sorry, they've sent you a what form?
They've sent me a Data Protection Act subject access request. It's basically a 4-page application form asking me for nonsense information, which I've already provided, and trying to narrow down the scope of my request, which I've categorically told them I want everything that is related to me, emails, communication, staff communications, everything. I want a copy of it all, because I want to see what's going on inside the business in relation to my own account.
You aren't obliged to fill in a form.
Yeah, no, I'm not. So if I send them that request and I give them the 30 days and they don't adhere to that, is that a case you will take on even if I ignore this form?
I mean, you would be able to raise a complaint with us, yes, you can do that via our website.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to do that just yet, because at the moment I'm going to be in an evidence gathering phase for 3 to 5 years with this company, because I'm going to prove without doubt what they are doing to their customers, and I'm going to make sure this gets changed, because they're an absolute animal of a company. They allow, literally, they claim they process the bill by the 25th. Every time I've logged in by the 25th, the bill's not there. If you don't pay it by the 28th, which is literally 3 days after, you get late payment charges, and I'm pretty sure that's not lawful, ethical or anything either. So just to confirm again, I don't have to fill out this application form. The representatives at Sky are absolute talking nonsense. They're trying to push me down process-based nonsense when I'm using law, and they're going to end up falling foul of this if they do not provide the data within 30 days. Is that correct?
You're not, yeah, they can't insist that you fill in a subject access form. So, you can go back and tell them that, you don't have to do that. You can make a SAR.
Okay,
cool. In your own words.
Yeah. I'm just going to literally call them back, and I'm going to say, look, I've just spoke to the ICO, I've got a call recording of them confirming everything that I thought, so you either send me the correspondence within 14 days, or I'm going to go straight for escalation, and I'm not going to argue with them.
Alright, thank you for your call.
No worries, thank you, bye-bye. Right, I'm going to call Sky back literally on the same call. hello, listen to me very carefully, right? I've just had a correspondence from you guys with a data application form which you sent as a delaying tactic listen, just I advise you to listen. I've got a call recording of you, it's on the same call recording where I've just spoken to the Information Commissioner's office, and I've got it in black and white. Don't ignore me. This is your last chance. I'm giving you the correct information. I submitted a SAR request. I gave you 30 days to comply. This application form, which you've just sent me, is non-lawfully binding. It's absolute nonsense. It's a stall tactic confirmed by the ICO, confirmed on this video that I'm recording right now. I'm not filling it out. If you don't comply to that request in 14 days or whatever you've got left, which is probably 2 weeks if that, if you don't comply to the request in the specified time in the original email, I'm escalating it immediately. You've got my phone number. You've got my phone number. Tie it to the account. Do your job, and get the paperwork. No, you don't. I'm not. No. Stop confusing. You're non. Listen to me. Stop confusing. Stop confusing. Stop confusing. I've literally just told you, I've spoken to the ICO. Right, well, you lot are actually stupid. You know, you've just put yourself in breach of ICO law when I've tried to tell you. Yeah, enjoy dealing with the ICO then. Wow. If this video doesn't make the point in its entirety, what I'm trying to get at, I don't know what will. In the last video, they were arguing with me, so I took it upon myself to speak to the relevant governing body around that issue. I got the advice from the governing body. I took the advice back to Sky, and they continue acting in this exact same manner.